Dr. A. Sangma, the Minister of Education, the Government of Meghalaya.
Dignitaries and everyone present here to the convocation occasions in the
taking the next step to the future journey. Whatever be your, I wish that each and everyone will meet the university.
Virtue of the cause vested to me as considered the invite.
This is a significant milestone in the lives of many graduates. A culmination of years of hard works, dedication, and your intellectual pursuit. It's a moment to celebrate your achievement and to look forward to the boundless possibility that lies ahead. My dear friends, I always used to keep on saying, the education is something that it makes a human's lives a difference. As a region, as a state, Meghalaya, the challenge has been undergone for last 50 years. Our Honorable Chief Minister in front of us is a dynamic and a young committed Chief Minister, wants to take state and the region forward and to make our state as among the best top 10 state in the country. This vision will see the light of the day when every institutions, every graduate individuals produce the best testimony in all respect. I had an opportunity in my life for the first time, and would like to thank our Honorable Chief Minister for making this to happen to me. A few weeks back, 2 weeks back, I had an opportunity to visit London and to pay visit to the Cambridge University in London and interact with Pro Vice Chancellor, the faculty members, the research scholar, and all the young students from Indian origin. Being produced by the university and institutions, serving across the world and being a world leader today. And today, I know the satisfaction of our Chancellor, our Vice Chancellor, our faculty members will not be ended by graduating you today. No. But the more satisfaction will be tomorrow when they will see you being serving to the society, serving to the state, serving to the nation. And that testimony will definitely inspire your Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and all the faculty members. And that is the most satisfying moment for any individual, that my sweet, my level has seen the fruit that I have committed, that I have sacrificed.
Congratulate all of you on this very, very important milestone in your life. And I'm sure that there must be a sense of pride and happiness in all of you, and especially in your family. I'm sure there is also a sense of anxiety and kind of a thought that what next. And hence this is a very important crossroads in your life. But I'm sure that in the last many years, life itself as well as ICFAI and the faculty has prepared you well for this particular moment. And each and every one in this room has gone through this particular phase. And I can tell you from my personal experience that this will be one of the most defining moments in your life. And while you will look at the success, the challenges you faced in the last many years, the excitement of the opportunities that you will get in the future should be the driving force behind what you do in your life tomorrow. India is a young nation. Meghalaya is a young state. Youth is the greatest opportunity, and at the same time is a great challenge, as Mr. Rakham was mentioning, for the state of Meghalaya and for India as a nation. And hence it is important that each and every one of us present out here should realize this challenge and should ensure that we move ahead in the right process and in the right way possible, so that we're able to achieve the maximum for ourselves individually, for our state, and definitely for our nation. And having said that, going through a very, very important economic juncture in its, in its nationhood. And India is the fastest growing economy today in the world. And the kind of growth that we have seen in the last many years, I anticipate that the growth will only get bigger in the years to come. And that's where the opportunity lies for us. So the question will be, how will you and how will Meghalaya state and the youth of this nation take advantage of this particular economic growth that the nation will go through? We crossed almost 7.5%, almost 78%, 0.8% GDP in the last many years, in fact in the last financial year, and we expect that growth rate to continue. We saw a similar growth rate for the state of Meghalaya also, where we crossed almost $6.6 billion in terms of our economy, where we started off at about $4.8 billion in the last 5 years. Today, in a matter of 5 years, we have crossed $6.6 billion. We have tripled the economy of the state, where we used to be at about 10,000 crores of economy, or rather GDP, or the expenditure of the government, sorry. The budget and expenditure of the government, we used to be at 8, 9, 10,000 crores. Today we are touching almost 30,000 crores in terms of the expenditure of what the government does. So the ecosystem and the opportunities exist. And hence this may be one of the most exciting times for the country and for the state and for the young generation to take the opportunity. The question is, are we ready to take this opportunity? And the answer is, it all depends on how we work together. And hence what we are seeing today and what IGFI is doing is it is actually shaping the youngsters. All the other large institutes are shaping the youngsters in a manner in which you will be able to take the opportunities that are there and be able to really work and be part of this economic growth and the success that we are seeing, where India is the 5th largest economy in the world. We will become the 3rd largest economy in the coming years, and really that's the opportunity that we would like to grab. A small example from a local point of view, that we have almost an investment plan of about 5,000 crores to be spent in the state of Meghalaya in tourism in the next 4 years' time. This 5,000 crores of investment which we'll make is an infrastructure. I'm talking only about tourism. I'm not talking about roads and other infrastructures. Only in tourism sector alone, Meghalaya will be spending 5,000 crores. And we expect to create almost close to 50,000 jobs in the private sector through the investments that we make in the different tourism sector. How are you going to take advantage of that and be part of this entire economic plan that we have? We'll be investing almost more than 1,500 crores just in the IT sector. I'm talking about just the basic investment. I'm not talking about the larger investments which we expect. And IT sector we are expecting will give us a job opportunity of more than 20,000 employees or employment opportunities in the coming years. And this is going to be because we're going to make Shillong into an IT hub, and the process is on, where we are putting up a second IT park here in Shillong. The first IT park already employs close to 1,500 people. The second one is going to be even bigger. And we have a large area for more IT parks to come. We are in discussion with submarine cables and the larger bandwidth providers to bring in the submarine cables all the way to Shillong. We are in the process of putting up a tier 3 data center in Shillong, which will be state of the art. We are planning to have optical fiber networks, which the work is on, where we will be reaching every block, every nook and corner of the state, where optical fiber will be available to the grassroots. And all of these activities are taking place as we speak, and investments are being made. Question is, as I said, how will you as youngsters become part of this? Tomorrow when I have optical fibers that are going to land up in every school, every college, every corner of the state, will education scenario change? Will children now go into a system where they're going to use smart devices to then get content at the fingertips? How will IT professionals and individuals and entrepreneurs be able to take advantage of those optical fibers landing at the grassroots level, where you'll be able to then transform the education sector maybe and become one of the education pioneers in terms of the innovative education that you will do? So on and so forth, there are going to be huge things and opportunities that are going to come up. And therefore, it will depend on how you as individuals are going to take this up. And I really do encourage that individuals start becoming entrepreneurs.